Previously, on the Ungrateful Woodcutter.
It's very bad luck for the poor when they're brought into this world. Go home, dig up the earth, and you will find under a dead branch a treasure. Is there anything else you long for? I would like to be made mayor of the village.
The second year, the rich woodcutter came to the forest in fine new clothes, and wearing, tied around his waist, the scarf of the mayor.
Mr. Merlin, come and speak to me.
Here I am. What more do you wish for?
Our bishop died yesterday, and my son, with your aid, would like to replace him. A fresh favour then I ask for your kindness.
In 40 days, it shall be done.
Accordingly, in 40 days, the son became a bishop, and yet they were not satisfied.
Merlin, will you do me another favour?
What is it?
My daughter wishes to be the wife of a director.
So let it be. In 40 days the marriage shall take place.
And so it all came to pass. His daughter got married to the director. But alas, when the year had almost ended, when it was time for him to visit Merlin in the woods, for Thanksgiving, to thank him for his generosity and kindness, the woodcutter felt he had outgrown such routine. He had grown terribly pompous, for wealth he did not acquire himself, but he saw no use for Merlin any more. And so he said to his wife,
Why should I go again into the forest to speak to a creature whom I have never seen? I am wealthy enough now, I have plenty of friends, and my name is respected.
My husband, you must not say that. You have to go once more. You ought to wish him a good day, and to thank him for all his benefits.
And so he rode his horse again into the woods to see Merlin. But it was not to say thank you.
Merlot! 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 I have no more need of you. I'm sufficiently rich now.
It seems that you have forgotten the time when you had not enough to eat, possessed only your hatchet, and could scarcely earn 6pence a day. The first service I rendered you, you went on your knees and called me master. After the second, a little less polite, you said Mister. After the third, only plain Merlin. And now you have the impudence to address me as Merlin. You think you have made your account well, and have no longer need of me. We'll see to that. You have always been heartless and stupid. Continue to be stupid, and remain poor as you were when I took you up.
The rich man laughed, and shrugged his shoulders, and did not believe a word that had been said to him. He went back to his home, but soon enough, his son, the bishop, died. His daughter, the director's wife, also had a bad illness, and she died too. And to crown the woodcutter's misfortunes, a war broke out, and the soldiers of each army entered his cellars, consumed his wine and his granaries of corn, and burned his maize in the field. His house was also set on fire, and so he remained penniless and uncared for.
See, I've lost all that I possessed. Money, farmhouse, children. Why did I not believe Merlin? It only remains for me to die, for I cannot bear this cursed life of a dog.
No, my husband. We must set to work again.
With what? We have not even a donkey left.
With what God gives us.
God only gave them a basket, borrowed from a neighbor. With this on his back, and his hatchet in hand, he set off once more to the woods, to try to earn his 6pence a day. And never more did he hear the voice of Merlin.